Hi, this is The Journey Within, and in this one we were talking about the real-life addiction story of a 47-year-old father and his addiction to porn, my commentary on that, and approach to PMO. The availability of the internet is a completely new thing, and we are living in this area where porn is completely accessible and available for everyone. But the problem is many people get addicted from it, and it won't go magically away. It wasn't a problem like 20 years ago, but in today's world we have to battle it because it can transform into something really bad. And I want to show you a real-life example in which and in what it can transform. So let me start with a reading of this, and afterwards we will commentate on that. Dear friends, today is my day 2 of following this program. I will admit it is very hard. I'm married, 47 years old, with 2 kids. I've been watching since I was 19 years old, or maybe before, I don't remember. So this makes it 28 years of watching porn daily. I cannot imagine a world without porn. I will share with you all that I started watching vanilla porn when I moved into some kinky fetishes, example female domination. Then I started to explore TG type genres. Lately, being home, I escalated into gay categories. I am very ashamed to say the least. I am not gay. I sometimes wonder what my kids will think if they find out their father watched porn. My wife knows about my addiction and is supporting me. I have anxiety issues. I take medicine daily. I wonder if my anxiety issues have to do with me watching porn. What do you all think? I have been reading your stories and I can't thank you all enough how much it is helping me fight this habit. I go through all the cycles like all of you. Lack of self-confidence, shame, loss of energy, disinterest in life. When I'm having sex with my wife, I am thinking of some porn fetishes. I wonder if I ever had pure natural sex with my wife, since my mind has been filled with so much porn. I would really like to free my mind from this habit. I would like to see the world differently before I die. I would like to explore new things, new avenues without thinking porn. I would like you all to please share your experiences with me so I can fight this disease. So yeah, I can totally relate to your story. I was watching porn for more than 15 years when I was a little kid, and for about 5 years I was battling it, and just last year I managed to conquer this shit. The thing that you're searching for new stuff is, I think, very common. I mean, a lot of people are browsing on different tabs and searching for the perfect scene so they get the greatest stimuli. But yeah, you got bored from one stuff and you're now searching for harder stuff. But that's the problem with today's generation. I mean, before that you had like one picture under your mattress, and after a while you got bored and you have to move on. But now you have like endless content online, so you can just look at the craziest stuff there. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why you don't spend 5 minutes with porn, but maybe 15 minutes, or I don't know, or even longer. That's the problem where it all comes from. But it is a rabbit hole without an end. I mean, it gets only crazier down there. You are just like going the way to hell, and it's only harder to come back afterwards. So now is the time to stop and don't go down this road, man. Obviously you're ashamed of what your kids will think about you, because you want to be a role model for your kids, and it's not your perfect vision of yourself or of a perfect dad which you want to represent for your kids. But this definitely can be even a helpful thing, because often we are more willing to do stuff for others than for ourselves. So this can give you a lot of power. So next time you are fighting an urge, don't do it for you, do it for them. Don't let them down. This will give you a lot of power and a lot of discipline. Another point you mentioned was anxiety, and I think it can help, and it's definitely connected with porn, but okay, it's maybe not the only thing. But I mean, when you start with NOFAP and you stop fapping, you will definitely have one addiction less. It will get things rolling, so yeah, it will definitely help with your problems, man. Apart from the anxiety issue, it will definitely help with your self-confidence. I mean, how can you be self-confident when you're not loving yourself and doing things you're ashamed of? So it will definitely give you a lot of power. Mentally, believe in yourself, and physically. I mean, when you're not busting your nut, you will definitely have a lot of power, but this power will be disguised as horniness. So it's up to you to take this horniness and transform it into something productive. The problem with having sex with your wife will completely vanish with the abstinence of porn. I mean, your brain just has to reset. After this, you will just have normal sex and you will extremely enjoy it. You will be hungry after it. It's just like when you're eating a lot of fast food, nothing tastes great after that, nothing normal. But when you're fasting 1 week and then you go and eat one slice of bread with butter and maybe a pinch of salt, it's like the best meal you ever had. So don't worry about this one, just don't nut and your dopamine receptors will completely reset. It just takes time. But it's very important to have a good approach to porn and when the urge comes. Because now when we're talking about it, maybe it's easy, but when the urge comes, everything will change. Your brain will function not like this, you will have just like this tunnel to your porn and to your masturbation, so you have to strategize. And yeah, you have to make a game plan for it. Your reasoning will completely change when you're in the middle of the urge. So that's why you have to think of a path which you can go. So you have to, like right now, find a strategy what you will do when the urge comes. How do you behave then? What will you do? And yeah, you will relapse because it's really hard. But after this relapse, you have to analyze what went wrong, then analyze it, take steps for the next time, and don't do the same mistake again. Remember, it's easier to stop your pre-masturbation habits than your masturbation. That's what I mean with strategizing. When you know which things will trigger you, you will have to stop this thing. Or I don't know, when you're shaving in the shower, don't touch your dick, just shave it. Don't do anything to get it bigger, you know what I mean? Because this is a trigger. And you have to analyze where you get triggered so you can work around it. But the problem is, it's your path. I can't help you with that. You have to do it for yourself. You have to find out which way to go, where left, where right. When you were left and you didn't make it before, you have to go back and go right. And you have to grow your plan, you have to go your path until one day you will escape the maze and then you're free.